to wake up. Going to work today on some quick dynamic stretches. I know it's best if you have the time to do a full stretch out before class and a full stretch out after class. But if you only have a couple of minutes, maybe you can do some of these stretches, loosen up some of your muscles real quick, and then you can get to work. I know that's not ideal. Sometimes that's the time frame you end up with. We're going to try to see what we can do to get loosened up before you start training. So what I mean by dynamic stretches is we're not going to go into a stretch and hold it for 30 seconds and then come out and go to another one. That takes a lot longer. If you only have a couple minutes to stretch out and loosen up, then you can do some of these dynamic stretches which have motion to them. And these are going to help you loosen up real quick. For the first one, you're going to put your feet about shoulder width apart, put your hands on your hips, and you're going to roll your neck. You're going to loosen up all your neck muscles and your upper shoulder muscles. And you're going to roll in circles like this. You can switch direction and come back the other way, and like so. Very simple neck rolls. The next thing, with your hands on your hips, you're going to start making horizontal circles with your hips. You can start off clockwise or counterclockwise. It's good to go both directions, because then your hips are going to feel, all your flexors and everything is going to feel going both ways, and you're going to loosen up rotating in both directions. Lastly, of these simple rotational ones, you're going to put your feet close together, put your hands on your knees, and then do the same thing with your knees. This is going to loosen up all those little stabilizer muscles in your ankles and knees, and then you're going to reverse direction, go the other way. These trunk rotations, this stretch I'm a big fan of. A little bit of this will loosen up your rotational chain on both sides a lot. So about shoulder width apart, put your hands out in front of you. You're going to keep your hands connected and you're going to turn. As you turn both hands this way, the heel of the opposite foot is going to come up and out. And then as you come back the other way, you're going to bring that other heel up and out. So as you get going, it's going to look like that. Optional modification, if you're comfortable with it, you can come this way, heel comes up, and then you can bounce. That's going to make it so that you get a nice extra stretch on the end of your rotation. Boom. Loosen up our hamstrings in a quick dynamic way. We're going to step forward with one foot, kick up with this leg straight, and try to touch it with the opposite hand. Call these toy soldiers. Up and touch. Then you're going to switch, try to touch the other side. Up and touch. Switch, try to touch the other side. And lastly, to warm up, loosen up, and open up our hip flexors. I like to come up with the knee, open, and then close back. And then switch. Up, open, close back. Up, open, close back. Up, open, close back. For all of these dynamic stretches, you can set a certain time for each stretch, or you can do a certain number of reps. So for instance, on trunk rotations, I'm going to go 8 times this way and 8 times this way. So I'm counting 2, 2, 2, 2, 3, 3, 3, 3. So if you're counting reps instead of timing, you can scale your reps. So in other words, if you only have a couple minutes to do stretching, you can do a lower number. Okay, say I'm going to do 4 trunk rotations to loosen up those muscles. Say I'm going to do 8 times around this way, 8 times around this way, whatever it is. But each of those 6 dynamic stretches, if you can do some reps of them, then however much time you have to stretch out, you can at least do a little loosening up rather than just jumping in and maybe pulling a muscle. Hey guys, thanks so much for watching. We enjoy making this content for you. Please hit that subscribe button. It should be over here somewhere. Good dunk. Hit that push notification symbol. Should be down here somewhere. Also, you can visit thaiboxingworld.com. That also has our social media and everything on it, so you can hit us up and you can interact with us directly. All right? Take care of yourselves. Cup cum cup.